Welcome to something a little bit different. I haven't done any Gran Turismo 7 for quite a while. Let's have a go with me, MrSealyp. So, ladies and gentlemen, depending on where you're viewing this from, or what sort of audience you have come from, I normally play Farming Simulator. I have done some Gran Turismo stuff over the years. I've been playing various different racing games since the first Gran Turismo. Long time ago, and I normally do it just for kind of pleasure. I just jump on and play. I don't normally do a lot of content. Did some stuff with my daughter years ago, and with the recent announcement that Giant Software are going to be publishing and working in partnership with Straight4 Studios on the new Project Motor Racing game, which is due out 2025, and it was released just yesterday, I think it was, that Straight4 Studios are going to be using Giant's graphics engine for the game. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on and do a bit of Gran Turismo. I haven't done any racing for a while, and I thought, obviously it's not coming out till 2025, but it's Gamescom this week as well, and I think the main stuff all starts the day, the 21st. So again, I thought, why not? Let's jump on. Well, there was an update, which obviously I wasn't aware of. July had been an update. I haven't played for a while. So I came in to the Brand Central to have a look at the various different things that have been updated, and one thing I love a Ferrari. I love the sound of a Ferrari, so I thought, you know what, I'll jump on, I'll have a look and see what's available. So when I scanned through, I think one of the new ones that had come on was, I think it was the 430 Scuderia, and then I saw that and I thought, oh, hang on a minute, 458 Italia, 450 grand, I could get one of those. So I did, and to be fair, it's mostly tuned up already. It's a kind of race ready vehicle. All I did was put racing soft tyres on it, and then I came out and thought, okay, so what map do I do? What racetrack? So I ummed and ahed. I had a bit of a practice on a couple of different ones, just to see how it handled and what it went like and that kind of thing. And then I decided on, you know what, it's a big one. Let's have a go. I went around because Nord 1 has come out. That's new as well, or newish. So I went around that, and that's got some really tight corners on it. I thought, no, if I want to really stretch the legs on this, I need to give it some beans. Now, the obvious one to go to was Monza, but I thought, you know what, should we stick it around the Nordschleife? Have a go around the Nürburgring, and this is a no practice. I'm going to jump on and I'm just going to go. I don't think I always have trouble. People always say, why aren't you narrating when you go? Because this isn't something I do normally. Same as when I do rally. I've done some rally videos before as well, and I'm concentrating on pace notes and stuff. I'm heavily inspired by the legendary Jimmy Broadbent. I've been watching Jimmy Broadbent for a long time now, and I admire people that can do that. They've got that can race and race so efficiently and so well, and narrate, commentate while they're doing it as well. I'm not at that point yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the race. Not even a race really, time trial. I'm going to do the time trial, and then all I'm going to do is 12.94 miles. Is it 20 kilometres, 21 kilometres, something like that, isn't it? It's a fair old way. Now again, I've raced and played on various different versions of various different games. I've been around this track, I can't think how many times. I still can't remember all the names. Obviously, Carousel is one that you can see in front of you. Let's say I don't know all the names of all the stuff, and that's another thing as well. If I was doing this, if this was my job, if all I was doing was racing, then yeah, I would, I think I'd be a lot better at it. So we're not going to do tourist, because that has all the barriers and stuff on it. When you come down the straight, I'm going to go on to straight up, wallop, have a go. We're probably going to go not quite sure yet. We've got 542 horsepower, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, normally aspirated. So let's have a quick look on here first. So what we'll do, let's have a look at our settings. Car settings, detailed, racing softs. And I think I'm going to leave it all as it is. Like I say, I'm just going to, you know, there'll be a lot of people, if you play regularly and you play, you know, if you really properly play. I'm using a controller as well. I have got my Fanatec direct drive wheel, but I don't have a separate racing rig. So normally I would set it all up. And I have found recently, I'm not quite sure what's going on, getting the force feedback and getting the settings just right on it. It's been a little bit twitchy here and there. So I thought if I'm just going to jump on and play, I'll jump on and play with controller. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, if you play regularly and you do this for, you know, you're going to be adjusting and tweaking and trying to get, you know, lap after lap after lap. Nordschleife is a long lap, and like I said, I just thought I'm just going to jump on. We'll just send it. We'll just go for it and see what happens. I guess that's kind of really the best thing. I'm going to say this now. It's not going to be pretty. Mistakes will be made, of course they will. But we'll see how we get on. Oh, whoa, okay. Tyres are cold. So I've got to get it because this is first time driving this. I'm going to say first time driving this. So I went around the Eiger, but. Oh, she's slippy. So I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to run through. Sorry, just got. So I mean, I can't do this. I'll run through it like this. First person, let it run, then I'll just put the playback on and you can see it. I always do that. I love to watch the outside replay as well. Sometimes I've done videos where I've cut it all together, but not always. And it's also getting used to a new car. I think because this has got a little bit of downforce as well, it likes to be pushed harder, I'm finding. If I slow down too much, I'm finding it's turning in really easily. So I'll just let it crack on. Some people prefer the talking. Well, I'll just let it run, and we'll see how we get on. such an idiot. I do that every single time I do this because I always think it's the final corner coming up before we do the hairpin. I don't know why. Every time. Carousel. I don't know how this is going to fare. You got to get this just right. If you tuck it in nice and tight on the carousel, you can swing it round. So we can get this onto the... No, didn't get in tight enough. Oh. Just a minor scuff. I'm sure we'll be fine. So as I said, it wasn't going to be perfect. Of course I made mistakes, it's going to happen. Could I go faster? Yeah, absolutely. There were a couple of areas there where I 100% I made mistakes. I went wide, I went on the grass. A couple of places I'm braking too early. But it was just a case of, come on, I've got this car, let's just have a crack round the Nordschleife and see how we get on. So I'm going to do what I always do. I'm just going to watch the replay back. I just love... I'm the same when I play Farming Simulator. I like seeing the vehicles from outside as well. I like seeing how it... Oh, I don't know. I always have done. I much prefer driving in-car now. When I first started racing games, I was always out exterior, always just behind the car. Loved that. But I prefer that immersive feel now. And as far as I'm aware as well, Project Motor Racing, when that comes out, it is going to have VR. Whether the VR will be on PlayStation as well, I know it's going to be across all platforms, but I'm kind of hoping it does. Because a couple of points, I hit the curbs, I cut too early. Like I said, the downforce is pretty good, and I kept thinking, like here, took him way too much of the curb. And I think when we get past the carousel, we do the sort of what is referred to as the second half of the course, where it's much more... intricate's the wrong word. I think I do it a couple of times. I sort of slam the curve, so I probably shouldn't do. But I'm getting better, and that's the thing. You know, like I said, I do watch Jimmy Broadbent a lot, and at the end of the day, It's about enjoyment. It's about whether you're having fun. If you've come on and you've played and you've had fun, you might have a spare 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half hour, whatever it might be. You might not have time for a full race series or something like that. But if you jumped on, you've raced, and you come off the back of a race, a time trial, whatever it might be, and think, I'm happy with that. I had fun. I enjoyed it. I did better than I did last time, whatever. Then that's the whole point. So I'm going to let this run. It was very cool. The car handled a lot better than I thought it was going to. I'm not normally great with mid-engine rear-wheel drives. Oh, those sparks, though. Very, very cool. Yeah, I mean, I can get tighter, I could get faster, I could tweak the. Again, it's all the settings. I could tweak it a little bit more. This has got a lot of camber on it already. That was set. That's how I got it. I could tweak that. I could make all sorts of adjustments to get it perfect for me. And then again, there's that thing. I knew I'd run wide on the grass. I knew I had run wide on the grass. If I get my racing wheels set up. It then goes through all the thing of setting all and getting that all just right, so you're getting all the feedback and everything you want just how you want it, and then off you go again. I found on PSVR, on PS4, playing Gran Turismo. Wow, that was a whole nother experience, and I haven't got PSVR 2 yet for PS5, which I think that would just. I found it so much more intuitive, and I felt. I was much faster racing like that. Although on a course like this, it can make you feel a little bit sick here and there, I think. And there we go. That was it. That was my one lap. Had a go. Had a blast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Let me know. I'll do some more Gran Turismo. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.